What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Scent Cloud. Today I'm here to review a fragrance that I'm familiar with, well, at least the original release. This one was released a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. The original was probably, if not, one of my favorite fragrances ever. And I was kind of excited to hear that they made a stronger version of this fragrance. So let's go ahead and jump into it. From the house of Pineapple Vintage, we have X-Batch Intense. It's the box, and of course we have the bottle right here, that classic or familiar Pineapple Vintage presentation. Like I said, this one was released a few weeks ago. I'm assuming late January, early February 2019. So the notes in this one, I'm assuming mimics the original. Pretty much the same thing. At the top, you got pineapple, blackcurrant, and pepper. In the middle, you have bergamot, you have neroli, lavender, and cedar. And at the base, you have patchouli, vetiver, ambroxan, and vanilla. So yeah, when you first spray this one, as with the original, you're going to get that burst of citrus, juicy citrus. When I'm saying juicy, I mean fresh cut, natural pineapple. When you first spray this on, I mean it's got that real natural smell. You know what I mean? Like there's no synthetic ingredients in this one, if I'm not mistaken. But get that real juicy opening, real bright, kind of semi-sweet, but very, very citrusy, with a little bit of pepper on the top of that. But I just sprayed this on my skin about 20 minutes ago, kind of wear tested it for the first time. I had this bottle for a couple of days now, but this is my first time actually wearing it on my skin. Sprayed it on a scent strip a few days ago, and it still smells very much powerful from when I first sprayed it like 3 or 4 days ago. But yeah, within the first 20 minutes of me wearing it so far, that pineapple is kind of still there. That bergamot is there. That cedar definitely in there. And ambroxan is there. Like I said, this one is basically the original, just more amped up. I guess I can come back later on with a full review of how it performs compared to the original. Like I said, this is my first time wearing it, but I did purchase a sample of the original X-Batch last year, and that was my favorite fragrance to wear. Actually purchased a couple decants actually, because the original one I purchased was actually from the company Pineapple Vintage. A little, I think it was a 5 milliliter sample, and then I bought another decant from somebody selling some out of their collection. Wore that out, and decided to, you know what, since they came out with a stronger, more intense, powerful version of a fragrance that I already like, let me just go ahead and pull the trigger and get this right here. But yeah, I can already tell that for people that know a little bit about fragrances and cologne, if I do wear this one in public, they're going to automatically ask me, am I wearing Dior Sauvage? Because that's when this one gets compared to. It's kind of like a clone of that. Not really a clone, but it's supposed to be a mix of Dior Sauvage and Creed's Aventus. I get more Sauvage than Aventus because I've smelled Aventus, and Aventus is pretty powerful. Sauvage is pretty powerful too, but I think this one leans more towards Sauvage than Aventus. But nevertheless, it's still a good fragrance. Actually, when I was to wear X-Batch last year, when I used to get compliments, and before I go any further, this one is a compliment beast. You cannot walk past anybody without somebody telling you that you smell good and asking you what you're wearing. And if they've smelled Dior Sauvage before, they're going to think that this is Dior Sauvage, which isn't, but it's not a bad thing. But like I said, this one is, I don't know what it is about this fragrance. Maybe it's the, like I said, that pineapple kind of cedar, that Ambroxan scent that kind of is real people friendly. People like the smell of it. But I like wearing this one. Mainly in the warmer months, so like spring, summer. And I'm guessing I can pull this one off in the colder months, being that it's more amped up. It may do a little better in the cold, excuse me, with the stronger ingredients, the stronger concentration. It may project a little more, but definitely in the warmer weather, this one's gonna stand out. It's gonna, the scent cloud is huge on this one. It's gonna project pretty good, at least for the first maybe hour or two, maybe 3, and that's with the original. So I'm assuming this one is going to be a little better. But like I said, just sprayed it on myself 20-30 minutes ago, first time wearing it. It smells exactly how I remember it. It's the reason why I like this one. It's a real good fragrance to me. Fits my skin profile. But like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it in some videos before. I think I mentioned the original X batch in like a video some time back, but there's some other fragrances that kind of mimic this one, kind of similar to this one. Another one I can think of at the top of my head is Bond Number 9, A Scent of Peace for Him. It's kind of got that Aventus kind of vibe to it. I think that was supposed to be their clone for it. But they kind of have that similar profile with that Ambroxan and that pineapple note in them. So they're going to smell very similar. But kind of glad I got this one. Got my own bottle for the first time. So I'm kind of happy about that. And I can't wait to wear this one even more, especially in the coming months. So March through maybe August, September. I'm probably going to wear this one out. So that is it from me. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Before you leave, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and if you want to, leave a comment at the bottom. I appreciate your time. Until the next time, I'll see you later. Peace.